Hello and welcome. This is your boy, the DJ the Comic God, and I'm bringing you this book here called called Night Ghost. This is the first series, number one overall first print, and this book right here is amazing. The artwork is definitely fantastic in this book, and most importantly, I can say and honestly say that I actually bought a pretty good book from overseas. The book from overseas, and most importantly, they can give you the overall synopsis of this book. This book is about a former prostitute um who killed her she didn't kill her family, but she killed something like a family, actually a mob family. And she worked for this mob family, and she'd been raped by a majority of the members of the mob. So she wound up killing all of them. And when she killed them all, she went to jail. After this, she did, I think, 15 or 20 years in jail for her murdering crime of the mob boss and the mob in Bronx, New York. This is based in the Bronx, New York. Um, anyway, to move forward with the story, when she got out of jail, she put on this costume, which you see here with what she's wearing, but the costume is ripped, but you can see it covered because it's showing her anatomy. But anyway, after she did that and did her time in jail, when she got out of jail, she decided to fight crime, and so she would always she would have this radio banner where she can hear what's going on in the city, and go to where the crime is and solve it. But in this particular book, she actually was given a what they call it, a paperwork on an investigation of a girl that was missing. She wanted to find the girl, but the girl was dead, and the girl was drained of blood. But while she was drained of blood, she was sitting next to a bomb, and the bomb was like an hour away from explosion. Um, when she was outside, she actually called the police, and I think like 15 minutes, I think that's what it was, when they were talking to her, but at the same time they arrested her. And she was saying, "Why you arrested me? You should be dealing with the person, or dealing with the girl inside the rundown building with a bomb next to." But the cop wasn't paying no attention to her. He was basically focused on her, arresting her because she was at the scene of a crime. And so while she was started talking to him, the bomb exploded. And when it exploded, debris shot for miles. And it also tore up the police car that she was by. But apparently the police who arrested her were killed. And she wound up surviving that disaster, and she wound up getting free from that disaster. And so in the process, there was a guy in one of the abandoned buildings, and he shot about 3 times at her. One of the bullets hit her arm, and one of the bullets, well, 2 bullets hit the ground, I think. But she wound up going into one of the sewage drains, and she was so battered and bruised from the explosion plus the gunshot wounds. So she was able to make it through the sewage drains, and she wound up on a friend's house. And when she knocked on the door, the friend opened up, and she fell on the floor. And so her friend cleaned her up, knit her up where the gunshot wound was, threw away her old clothes, and went and got some more clothes from this place called Ching's or Chong's, something like that. And she was saying that in the process, she was saying that how long were you there? And she said you there for, I think she did there for a certain amount of minutes, and I think she was saying that it won't take them long before they find them, and which what happened. The same guy who was shooting at her with the red mask, he was the one that was outside the door. And he said, pizza delivery. The black girl said that she don't eat pizza. So the dude kicked the door in, and when he kicked in the door, he started shooting right away. And when he shot, she told him that you're the same guy who shot at me on the roof. She told him that she would give him time to reload the gun, and she gave him time to reload the gun. And when she did, he shot at 3 times. She dodged all 3 bullets. Then she went back and she kicked this man's ass all over the place. She did kicked his ass. You hear me? And knocked his butt out. But in the process, she picked up the dude and she left, and she told the girl that she needed to fix her door. And she said that told her to add to her tab. So when she did that, she did that and left, she took the guy to an abandoned gas station, had him all tied up in bondage, hanging off high from the roof. I would say he was about 3 or 4 feet in the air, and she was sitting down talking to him. And all the thing that she said, she said that guy in the red hat raped her, and so she picked up a. It's not a sledgehammer, but it's something like a sledgehammer, and she hit him across the shoulder because she said that this is I owe you this for shooting me in the arm. So she hit him across the arm, his left shoulder, and she said, you take pain pretty well. And she said that he told her, we're trained to take pain, but it's this chemical that they take that they can avoid pain. And so when she did that, and dude told him about jacking him off in a sense, and she started to put her mouth on his on his personal part. And within a few minutes he got harder. And when she did that, the 3 unknown figures showed up where all that was going down. And she was wondering why she had her hand and mouth on his personal part. And one of the 3 guys shot the man and shot him right in the head. He was automatic death. And so they put a needle in her and told her that what he said what they say, he said that they won't give her a chance to use her acrobatics. In this book, she does a bunch of acrobatic moves. You know what I'm saying? And so kind of like a gymnast, gymnast or gymnastics. But anyway, you know what I mean. So they knocked her out with a tranquilizer, took her to this other place. The 3 other guys did, and they were saying something about some guy named Amon. 2 A's, M-O-N, Amon. What the guy's name was spelled. And so in the process, they also had her friend there, the one who house she got to when she got shot in the shoulder. She was there, and she was saying something about Amon promised her this, promised her that, you know. And so apparently she'd been deceived of what she was told to do, because she was supposed to have killed her too. She was supposed to, but she didn't. So apparently she'd been bribed or been threatened to kill her, to kill Night Ghost. So in the process, we wonder who this Amon was. And the minute he opened the door, Amon is a demon. And man, he is one ugly character. And he was standing there buck naked with his personal part hanging real low, dripping. And so while she was still unconscious, he picked her up and he forced himself into her while she was unconscious. And then after that was done, he said that he thought that she was immortal, but she was a mortal which means you're human. You're not among the unliving. She's immortal. So he did what he did anyway, and what he did was while he did all of that, he grabs her friend Amon and went some kind of interdimensional portal. And so while that was going on, when she woke up, her skin was not the same color as you see here. Her skin was pale. And so, and she was wondering why her skin got pale. And now need I remind you, she was so unconscious, she never seen the demon. She only seen the three characters. They're telling you about the three tall unknown figures in masks. She seen them three, her friend, and the police, and everybody from the beginning to the movie to the end. And so the demon, he already gone. He did his job and he left. So, and when it came to an end, she, I think she was telling a story, because after that was over with, she was still in this dude's office, and dude was saying very interesting, you know what I'm saying? And so he said something about what did she do after all the altercation? She jumped clearly across the table, across his desk, and choked the living crap out of this man. She broke his neck. And so after that was over, they showed her in a city, in the Bronx, New York City, where she was, and she was standing by a car, and she was pregnant. So, in all for conclusion, from what I got so far of this movie, out of this book, is that she was raped, and a demon raped her, which means that I don't know if we're gonna see a demon again in forthcoming issues, but I do know that he raped her, and we did, and instilled something in her. So I'm sure between 2 and 4, we'll see what this creature is going to be. Is it going to be human, or is it going to be demon? I really don't know at this point, but all I do know is that this is a very good read, and it's by a guy named Lee Saunders, and this is his book, Night Ghost, Part 1 of 4. And along the book, he also gave me a few trinkets with that, but just a few stickers. And to Lee Saunders, I like this book, bro. I like it. You did a wonderful job with this book, and I'm looking forward to buying the other 2 variants of this one. There's one where she got clothes on. I want that one. And then there's 2 other books that she has where she's standing up. She naked on one, and got clothes on the other. So I plan to get those three number 1 books before I get number 2. The number 2 probably already out, thing I already had. But anyway, thank you, Lee Saunders. And also, I read your introduction, and I saw what you left for me in the back of this book. I thank you very much for that. This is a beautiful book. It's a good read. And to all comic book nation out there, y'all need to subscribe to this guy. His name is Lee Saunders, and the company is called Pop Up Comics. So y'all need to go and subscribe to the channel. And Pop Up Comics is where he's at. And this number 1 book, this book here right now is probably already gone, because when I bought this book here, it was 2 copies left. And one in my in my cart, and somebody else already had one. It was 2 left, and I'm quite sure they gone now. Only one left is the only one I remember seeing. The one like this, she got clothes on, and there are 2 more other books besides this one and the other one. So, but y'all need to check this man out. See, Pop Up Comics number 1, Night Ghost, Part 1 of 4. Thank you, Lee Saunders. Thank you very much. This is a great read, and I am thrilled to have purchased this book all the way from the overseas to where you are at currently. So thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And I thought this book was going to get to me by the end of April or close to the end. I said about the third week of April. I think about it on the third week of April. This book came to me within 2 weeks. And I'm surprised. Again, thank you. Holler back. Great read, y'all. Night Ghost #1. Beautiful book, beautiful art. Magnifico. Mwah.